Welcome to SLOPSLOCKS Thunderdome edition. And if you've never seen one of these, then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel right now. Like up this video because I swear to God, you're never going to want to miss another one of these. The Thunderdome is the greatest pick show ever made by anyone ever because we have three of the greatest, sharpest, best-looking sports bettors on the planet. How you doing, guys?
What's up, Slop?
If you don't know who I'm talking to, the gentleman in the white hat, that is the great Beau Wagner from MarcusBeau.cash. Got that right. No big deal. He wanted me to mention that he's undefeated on this show, but I don't think I need to tell you that because if you watch this, then you already know he's never lost on this show before. How you doing today, Beau?
I'm doing great. It's 80 degrees today and sunny in Illinois. So finally, I just feel like the vibes are even better than last week, believe it or not. Going to pick my kids up from school in about an hour.
Ooh, so vibes just went down a little bit.
I'm thinking, I'll be doing bubbles and some sidewalk chalk. No big deal. Nice. But let's be clear. Yes, I haven't lost a single play since we've been on the show. We're giving the people what they want. And for people who want more plays than just, these undefeated ones that I put out here, I have other undefeated plays, greatest plays of all time. Come join our Discord, MarcusBeau.cash. I appreciate it.
Love it. Love it. Love it. We also have another undefeated guest on this show today, and his name is Matt Modi. Matt Modi is of OddsJam.com, but he also hosts the wildly popular Daily Sweat on Twitter Spaces Monday through Friday. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man?
I'm a little nervous. The performance that's been on the show the past 2 days has been incredible. It feels like it's a lot of pressure to live up to. So I ignored basically my entire family today, just in the lab trying to find bangers because like I said, I'm a little nervous.
You should be nervous, Matt, because the Thunderdome is no place for somebody that does not have plus money bangers. Do you have plus money bangers?
Yeah, trust me, I would not show up here with a minus money. Even if it was minus 101, I wouldn't dare show up on the Thunderdome.
What do you say about someone that would show up with a minus money banger?
I'd probably cut them out of my life.
Okay, because Prop Bomb showed up. What was that last week, Jordan? Or Beau? He's not even on the show, and I've managed to just throw his name out there. I don't play around.
And people said that I was bullying him last week, and now you just called me his name. Did you and Prop Bomb plan this?
No, I did not. Actually, I think he'd be not happy that I just used his name.
Yeah, but, and now we're still talking about it. But no, I'm Beau Wagner, the Beau Wagner.
Beau Wagner, the undefeated Beau Wagner.
Undefeated. But I have one request today, just one.
One.
We got to have Matt go first. We have to.
Okay. Wow. It's fair. I was
let him get the rep in.
I was just going to say it's only fair that he goes first. How tall are you, Matt?
6 foot on the dot.
You're 6 foot. What about you, Beau?
My highest height was 6'3". Unfortunately, I don't know about you, Slop, but when you hit 42 years old, last time I was measured at the dock, 6'2.5". So
okay, I'm 6'2". So shortest guy goes first. House rules. Everyone knows that.
Short king. That's fine.
Yep. Short king. I mean, and a lot of guys too. Honestly, though, whenever you hear someone say that they're 6 feet on the dot, they are definitely 5'11" ish.
Yeah, I do want to check him. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
no matter what. Anytime someone says, "Yeah, I'm 6 foot," I'm like, "Yeah, no, you're not."
I'll gladly be measured.
I'm not calling you a liar. I've never called you a liar, even though I'm saying that there's a really good chance you're lying right now.
Right now, all the people are so pissed that we don't have a pickup yet. They're like,
I know. And anyways, we can talk about this another time. Matt, you're on the clock. Do you know how it works?
Yeah, I talk about a bet that I like. That's plus money.
Yes. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to go first. Then I'm going to go. Then Beau's going to go. Snake draft, right?
Snake draft.
You're going to have 3 picks. Whoever has the most units at the end wins. And whoever does not loses. Yeah. Remember, 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. The great Nelly said that. You're up.
All right. My first play, we're going to Jimmy Butler over 6.5 assists. I played this against the Hawks. It's at plus 136 on FanDuel, so it is plus money. I played this against the Hawks. He hit it in the first 3 quarters, ended with 9. He's had 6+ in 8 of his last 10. He's had 8+ in 5 of his last 8. Jimmy Butler, when the games get important, takes on a little bit more of a role, scoring, facilitating. He couldn't score last game, so I will admit a little bit of nervous if he's just going to try and score because he just missed every single layup humanly possible in the last game. So I am a little bit nervous there, but he just takes on the facilitating role. I don't actually know if the stat helps or makes any sense, but it helps my argument, so I'm going to use it anyways. The Bulls give up the eighth most assists in the NBA. Again, I don't really know what to make of that, but it sounded good, so I included it. So we're going Jimmy Butler over 6.5 assists plus 136 on FanDuel.
Yeah, Matt, you're right. Stats like that do not matter at all. But
they sound
whenever they back up a bet that you have, they actually do matter. So
exactly, yeah.
Way to pull that out. Good job.
That's exactly right.
All right, so for mine, I'm going away from the NBA, guys. As you know, not really an NBA playoff bettor, even though we did determine that the play-in is not the NBA playoffs. To me, it is the NBA playoffs. So I'm gonna go to MLB. Pitcher strikeouts. I'm gonna go to a gentleman named Jake Woodford, pitcher for the Cardinals. He's at home tonight pitching against the Pittsburgh Pirates. They have disrespected him in a way that I've never seen before. They hung him with a 3.5 and juiced the over to plus 120. So I guess it's not really juiced the over, but they priced the over. The over is priced at plus money. It's a plus money banger on a standard line. Look, this guy just mowed down a bunch of Brewers last time he pitched. And the Brewers, they're not a strikeout team, but they're not really a strikeout team either, just like the Pirates. To be honest with you, the fact that you only got to get 4 strikeouts, 4. That's it. He could do that in the first inning. I mean, technically, he could. I mean, and within the rules, he could do that. But
yeah, no,
I think he waits till the second inning to get this covered. But to be honest with you, this is a joke. No chance this loses. I'm now 1-0. You're up, Beau.
I'm sorry. I'm looking down at my phone because that was just getting so boring. I think people want to see NBA, but I'm glad that Slop is tapping out on the difficult props. Okay, so my first play is going to be DeMar DeRozan. But we're not going to just mess around with the listed line. So let me just be sure that the line hasn't changed before I say it, and then somebody complains. On DraftKings, you can get DeMar DeRozan to score 25 points at plus 150.
Jesus.
Okay. Listen, his daughter went viral for her.
Incredible defender at the free throw line.
That matters. I'm a Bulls fan. Been my whole life. I've complained all season that the problem with the Bulls is that there's no alpha dog. Anytime that DeMar is off the court or hurt, LaVine goes crazy, right? When they're on the court together, we don't know who's going to score. LaVine just went nuts against Toronto, right? Out of nowhere, he scored like 25 points in like 2 quarters. And DeMar kind of took a back seat. I'm not sure that that's going to happen today. I see everybody on LaVine. LaVine is in every boost, right? Because DeMar just decided not to shoot the basketball. 25 points at plus 150 for a guy who has a history of scoring. Yeah, I'll do that. I'd rather do that than lay minus 120 on LaVine 24.5, 25.5, 26.5. Nah.
No, I'm with you. I also like
going to be covering LaVine.
How you use the nobody thinks he can do it. That's beautiful. I like it. Beau, you know how much I liked it? We want to hear more. What's your next pick?
All right. I'm glad that you said that. We are going to, again, I hate this. I don't want to go to DraftKings. They don't let me play. They don't let me place bets. But
not great for sportsbook, Beau.
For the people, I will go to this book. I will tell them to place the bet on DraftKings. Here's what it's going to be. Mike Conley, it's going to be a 2-player parlay. Mike Conley, 15 points.
Okay.
Dort, 15 points.
Ooh.
SGP. 15. What do you think those odds are? Just me just saying it.
15 from both of those guys parlayed together, probably a little bit above plus 300 if you're going to play it.
Plus 270. You kind of shit on my point there.
Good.
That's okay. But I will tell you what it is on FanDuel. Listen, Conley's been scoring. Ant is going to get a lot of attention again. they're going to be trying to stop him from scoring. And in Dort, I bet on that guy like 7 times during the regular season. All of a sudden, he decides to, Michael Jordan it. And Isaiah Joe's points are listed at only 7.5. I'm like, whoa, that's really low. And then you look and you see only played 17 minutes. Yeah, I think these same guys are going to be playing. Give me Conley for 15. Give me Dort for 15. It's tempting to go to Dort 3s, but let's just I just want to get the guaranteed locks. So
yes,
that's what I'll do. Yep. On FanDuel, if you did this, just to say why that I said anything about having anybody go to DraftKings, I just want to point out that to do the same parlay on FanDuel, it is plus 2150.
Ooh.
Or sorry, 215.
I was about to say, Beau, that's way better.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll edit that part out. No, plus 215 on FanDuel. I mean, you got to go play this on DraftKings. Yep. I'm not even sure the plus 215 is necessarily playable. I don't like that,
Yes, no. I want to play, especially if I know I can get plus 270 somewhere. It immediately, I don't even like to play anymore one shot. You know what I mean? Like, if I can't get 270, I don't want to.
Always shop around, if you got other books. I didn't check other books. I only can go to the,
Fat Tony. He might be offering plus 400. You don't know. You got to check.
Fat Tony. Yeah, that's true.
Yep. True. That's true. All right. So, Beau, you spoke about a lock, and I like locks, and that's why I picked this next one. Sean Manaea, depending on – Nigel told me it was Manaea. I think it's Manaea. I don't know if we have a ruling here. I don't even know if you guys have heard of this guy because he plays baseball and not basketball.
I say Manaea. I don't know if that's correct, but I just say that.
I don't even know what I say. I say whatever Nigel doesn't say. Like, I think I say Manaea, but I think he said Manaea, but whatever it is. Anyways, no matter what happens, no matter how you say this guy's name, he's going to strike out 7+ Detroit Tigers tonight. And that is plus 200 at FanDuel right now. 7+ strikeouts. Sean Manaea, whatever. Look, the Tigers lineup, I think every single player, in order to actually sign with the Tigers, you have to strike out at least 20% of the time in your career. We're going to see at least 7, maybe 8 guys tonight in the lineup. I haven't seen it yet, but mathematically, there's no chance that we'll see less than that. So you have to go on this. I'd bet it right now because, honestly, there's no chance. This thing's priced to move. It's probably going to be even money by the time they start playing the baseball.
What is his listed line?
I believe it's 5.5, and it's juiced to the over.
Huh. So he only has to get 2 more strikeouts for all that plus money?
That's how we roll over here, Beau. That's it. You come to the baseball way, Beau. I know it's boring. It is. Trust me, it's ridiculously boring. But a lot of plus money over there on the diamond.
All right.
Matt Modi, you are up, my friend.
Yeah, so we're going to the OKC Minnesota game. Give me Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 40+ points, plus 380.
Did you just say 40+ points?
Whoa.
40+ points, plus 380 at FanDuel.
Throats.
So here's the thing. He didn't hit this last game. He ended with like 32 or 33, whatever. But Giddey had 31 and Dort had 27. Mm-hmm. Now, Dort's going to get 15+. That's obvious. Is he going to get 27? Probably not. Is Giddey going to get 30? Probably not. And Shai, he's going to put Karl Anthony Towns and he's going to put Rudy Gobert in an absolute blender in the pick and roll. The T-Wolves foul a ton. He might hit 20 points alone in free throws.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm not betting that. If you could get, over under free throw attempts, find that. Uncle Tony might have, Big Tony, whatever you call it. He might have that.
Fat Tony.
Fat Tony, excuse me.
Fat Tony's got everything.
He probably has free throws. But in 3 games against Minnesota, he had 32, 33, and 35 in that order. So he's gone up every single time. I think this time he's going to go up 5. He's going to get 40 burger plus 380 odds on FanDuel.
That's good odds. It's only 285 on DraftKings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
FanDuel.
I didn't even,
better odds on something else.
Yeah.
I can tell Matt is trying to definitely be a little bit he's not quite ready for the Thunderdome because I can see on DraftKings I can get plus 45 for plus 700 too. I don't know if he wants to change his mind. 5 more points, I don't know.
Unfortunately,
He's already
I
made the
don't
pick.
think you can do that. The pick is in. We can ask Nigel. Nigel is the arbiter of the show. He runs a tight ship, as everyone knows. Nigel, is that legal? Can he change his bet, or does he have to stay? Not legal.
Oh.
Not legal. So, nope. Nope. Bad advice from the lawyer, but guess what? We're okay.
I just
Matt
had to
Modi.
ask.
Go ahead. Dude, you almost got Matt Modi kicked out. You think Nigel's going to let him come in here?
I'm not getting him kicked out. I just wanted to know if he really wanted to just go for it. Like,
that's true.
True.
Fact finding mission.
To be honest,
guess what? Everyone will forget about the whole rule breaking thing if you just make your next pick.
Yep.
All right. I was debating between two here. One NBA, one MLB. I felt like being on the Thunderdome, I had to go big or go home. Nobody's going to remember if you only hit a plus 125 play. So I'm going.
Not a winner, 3 nobody remembers. Nelly.
Exactly. I'm going to the MLB. Give me it's plus 750. Alec Boehm, a Philly, to hit a home run.
Oh my gosh.
Plus 750 on FanDuel. So here's the thing. That's a great price. Every other book has that in like the 500s.
Okay.
You could make the argument. I mean, the Phillies stink, so it's not a great argument, but you could make the argument that he's been the best Phillies hitter so far this year.
Okay.
He's hit 3 home runs on the year. He already hit a home run off of the pitcher that he is facing, whose name I already forget because it doesn't matter. The Reds
doesn't
pitcher.
matter because he's gonna get a home run hit off him.
Connor Overton. He's a great name for a pitcher.
He's gonna get.
But
yes. Yeah, I was trying to think of a pun with Overton and over a home run, but it didn't quite come to me. But my last point. The wind is conducive to home runs at Reds Park today. Alec Boehm is the only one who's really getting the barrel of the bat for the Phillies. So we're going 750 plus 750 Alec Boehm to hit a home run.
I don't really believe in wind, though. You can't even see it. You know what I mean? It's tough to believe in stuff like that.
It's like, have you seen the movie The Happening with Mark Wahlberg where they're running away from the wind? It's real in that movie.
No, was it awesome?
No, it's a terrible movie.
Okay. I'm not going to watch it. Thanks for recommending a terrible movie.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go. And unfortunately, I've saved this pick for the last pick of the show just in case FanDuel would come to the market with a number on this guy. But it does not look like it's going to happen. But for starters, this guy has a great first name, Louis Varland. He's a pitcher for the Minnesota Twins. He's going to Yankee Stadium tonight. He's making a start because some other pitcher for the Twins is, I don't know, like hurt or skipping a start, whatever. It doesn't matter. Louis Varland is a strikeout guy. And right now, DraftKings has disrespected him, hung him with a 4.5 in the strikeout market, plus 130 to the over. He could literally get this in the first inning. The last time he went to Yankee Stadium, I think it was his major league debut. Pretty sure. Don't fact check me on that. Just take it as gospel. He struck out 7 Yankees. The Yankees are a strikeout team. We're going to need a good lineup out of them. I think we're going to get it. That's the only thing that's kind of hurt me on this a little bit because I haven't seen the Yankees lineup. And, we got to get the show out for the people. So we can't wait around for the Yankees to send their lineup in. All I do know is that 5 strikeouts for this guy. He's a strikeout king. 5 strikeouts is nothing. He should have this literally by the second inning at the latest. I'm 3-0 now.
I love that one, John. I also had a play in not obviously for the Thunderdome, but on the Twins, and I looked him up. The one sentence that Fangraph said was that he increased his velocity over the past couple of years, but he kept his control. So I read that one sentence, and I knew that guy was good. So love that. He's got
the whole wild thing, the Ricky Vaughn thing from Major League, except he's a starter,
not a closer. Yeah.
Yep. That's all. You teach this kid some control before he kills someone. I'm sure one of his coaches have said that about him, and they taught him some control. And now he's not going to kill anyone. He's just going to strike him out. Yeah,
like Rick Vaughn. They probably just gave him glasses or contacts or something.
I don't think he could see. He had like Jameis Winston, where it's like he legitimately needed LASIK. That was the issue. Okay, so Beau, I need you to bring us home, man. You know what I picked. You know what Matt picked. I mean, I think it's kind of unfair that you get to pick out of the hole like this, but hey, you're undefeated, so you know what I mean?
Here's the problem I have with my last play. I kind of feel like you know how they say like he's not a fighting champion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be accused of that, but I am very aware that I'm undefeated. 6-6.
Correct.
I have a play of 2 players. I could go conservative. It's a 3-point parlay of 2 players at plus 188, or I could be a lunatic and bump them up and get plus 1,200. And
people
again,
like lunatics.
Matt came with the 700 home run thing. So if that dude homers, we're in trouble.
Just takes one swing, Beau. Just takes one swing. I'm calling his bluff. That's why when I heard him, he took that. I was like, all right, I'm going Varland.
And then people are going to tail this. And then if they just would have done like the lock play versus, but I'm so tempted. Anyways, I'll stop. Shop around. I'm going to be putting this in. I'm going to go Zach LaVine to make 3 threes and SGA to make 1 3.
Oh,
okay. Now that sounds weird, right? It's like,
really.
I don't know. LaVine against the Heat, 3, 3, 5, 2, 7, 4, 6. Only once since March of 2021 has he gone under 3 threes against the Miami Heat. Okay.
They give up a lot of 3-pointers.
I already think DeRozan's going to score, but that's going to leave opportunities for Zach to shoot the 3. Now, SGA, that sounds crazy too, right? SGA against the Wolves. Hold on, pulling up here. He has 3-pointers now. 3 of 5 in the last game. That was in December. 1 of 2. 2 of 6. 0 of 4. 1 of 3. So again, we're going to have to go back to March of 2022. Only once has he not hit a 3 against this team. What happened in the last game is the Pelicans were basically letting him stand there and be like, we're daring you to shoot it. Shoot it. And he was close on a few that he missed. If you put the other play that I'll just put out there, if you guys want to do as a standalone, this is not an official pick. My play has already been made. Plus 180 on FanDuel. If you do 2 SGA 3s and then you go over to LaVine and you do 4, let's say the Bulls are really rolling. I don't know. If you put those 2 together, it's plus 1124 as a standalone bet. I just wanted to put that out there. Not an official, but that is a significant difference. Significant difference for those who really want to be wild.
Yes, it's Friday night. There's no reason not to be wild.
I love that one.
What do you think of that, Matt?
Am I allowed to give the play that I was debating between, or is that not allowed on the Thunderdome?
Nigel, we need you, man. Is he allowed to do that? Okay. Nigel said yeah.
It's not an official pick?
Not an official
pick. Unofficial. There's 2. So basically, we're saying that there's going to be 11 picks in this show. That's ridiculous. Go ahead.
Well, I really liked it, but Rudy Gobert, 14-plus rebounds, plus 125 on FanDuel. I didn't go with it because it feels gross, and I didn't want to bring something gross on the Thunderdome. That just didn't feel right. But here's the thing. Assuming his back spasms are fine, which I'm going to assume they are, Timberwolves need him. There was like a 5-game span in late March, early April where he hit this in 4 of 5 games. The Thunder literally give up the most rebounds in the entire NBA, second most offensively, second most defensively. We saw Cat break
a 6'5" guy playing center, Matt. It's not his fault. I mean, what do you want to do?
He could get this in offensive rebounds alone.
Yes.
And yeah, we saw Karl Anthony Towns break down against the Lakers. He just can't hang as the only
He actually reminded me. Have you ever driven past like a car wash or a car dealership,
one of those
the inflatable guys? Like he literally looks like that when he's playing. I was like, I can't even watch the games. So I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. Like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
But yes, go ahead.
So no, that was my last point. Karl Anthony Towns broke down last game against the Lakers. He just couldn't hang as the only big man. So 14 plus rebounds, plus 125. That was my play that I ended up not going with.
All
but if that hits, I will take some credit.
Exactly. Some credit will be given.
But if it loses,
all right, guys, we are going way too long because it's Friday. These people have somewhere to be. That's it for this show. I hope you enjoyed it. Tail the picks, get paid, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, tell me which one your favorite capper is. Who do you think's going to win? Let us know. Tell us about it, all right? We'll see you next week.